But what is the alternative?
Yeah,
and if you use the plastic type being used in UK, it will be removed overnight.
Yes.
Look at most of the road signs were removed.
Exactly.
I think let Patrick talk so that
yeah, well, I think I like to start by commending everyone who drives in Nigeria, because the risk that we have created for everyone that uses Nigerian road, there is none of its kind. We don't have lane markings. There are no road signs.
We do.
So
we have lane markings
where?
in some places. Yeah.
Lane markings,
we have in Lagos.
1%. The entire road network in Nigeria.
Not that they are respected, but they are there.
No, is it? How would they be respected when they are not there? When you buy a shirt, it comes with button, and so before you take that shirt from the shop, the buttons are already there. So when you wear the shirt,
you have to use
the button.
With the extra button.
With an extra button. So now, the roads are not signed, no markings. And so, I think I want to salute the guys who are using the road in Nigeria so far. But one of the first things that we must do is to install road signs. If we have road signages on our roads, okay, like the commercial I just said now, the state of New York generated 500 million.
Just one.
The government is losing money because there are no signages.
You don't want to go punishing people and make them making money.
No, you're
interested more in the safety.
No, the truth is, everywhere in the world, when you risk someone's life, you pay for it. Because that violation that you just did can kill 10 people.
Yes,
of course.
So the 10 could just be, we could be among the 10.
Not me.
And so
then you are going back to rates. Road accident immunity deletion syndrome. That cannot be you.
Yes.
But it could be you.
That's right. Yeah. So that's why we can't afford not to ensure that our roads are properly signed,
properly marked.
Then there is a major one that is so hidden that we are not paying so much attention to. 2 lanes are converted to 4 lanes. 3 lanes are converted to 6 lanes. We don't make progress. The drivers are held. I was going to Abuja for a conference that FRSC was part of. I don't fly in Nigeria, I drive. So going...
That's why you're Patrick, because I do the same.
Thank you, sir. Now, between Ijebu-Ode and Ore, it took me 4 hours. Now, I had to turn back. A commercial driver who already has passengers will not turn back. He has stayed 4 hours in traffic. The next thing he's going to do by the time he escapes from the traffic that is already fatigued is he wants to catch up on the lost time. Then he increases his speed. So we have to work on road user attitude. If that is not there, we are not started.
Okay, Marshall.
So before let me just erase one beyond road signs, and let me just tell you what the Federal Ministry of Works is doing presently. On all the federal roads, don't forget we have 204,000 kilometers of road network in Nigeria. The federal roads are about 35,000. Those are the interstates. Let me just raise and further comment on that. The President Honorable Minister of Works has commissioned us to do the road safety audit on all the roads and identify all the critical areas that requires road signs. We are working on this because he has assured me that he's going to pull out funds for us to produce the signs. We have a signage plan so that we're going. So I believe within the next 6 months, by the time we finish the audit early next year, we commence the production of those road signs.
Because those
are part of the intervention, which is calling for sustainable continuous.
And you know what? I'm not surprised, because the person of the minister did the same in Lagos. So those are the things we're asking our government to do
nationwide.
You see, Marshall, I was just coming to this, that apart from providing infrastructure, you are established as a core to take care of a lot of the things we're saying now.
Yes.
The ones you cannot do because you may not have the funds, you can enforce.
We can.
And also advise government on, then enforce it on the people.
Correct.
You see. So you have a lot of responsibility here. And the issue Patrick raised about someone having been in traffic for 4 hours, he gets tired, and now he wants to make up for time. There's the question, a lot of accidents, I think, also caused by fatigue.
Absolutely.
Abroad, for example, there is a certain number of hours you can drive for, and you can be prosecuted for extending it.
That's right.
You understand? Because it is normal that a human being will get tired after 7 hours of driving. So you cannot drive beyond that. By the time you do, a lot of your faculties will no longer be operating. Then the second thing also, Marshall, is, as you mentioned, if you go abroad, you're traveling on a highway, after like every 5 miles, there's a stopover.
An up area.
Yes, you just...
The rest area.
Yes, rest area. So if you're tired or something, or you need to, refresh or ease yourself or something, it's convenient, just drive off, rest for a while, do anything you want to, and continue the journey. But is there something you can do about that? Yeah.
Well, I agree. For example, if you look at Lagos-Ibadan, there's provision for such. That's why you have the Shagamu. You also have Shagamu, you have Ogere Point, you have Shapade, you have it like that also. But again, it's our designs. That is what sustainable Patrick and Kwebo has been calling for, redesigning our road networks. I agree with you. All of us travel abroad, is what is happening.
Yes.
We need to look at the global best practices and redesign or rehabilitate when rehabilitation is coming to make it more user-friendly. So that when in the next 3 kilometers or 5 kilometers you are fresh, you have a good help area where you can refresh yourself. And ideally for truck drivers, after 4 kilometers, they're supposed to park. They're supposed to rest. And for every driver too, the same thing, especially commercial drivers. Why focus on commercial drivers? Because they carry passengers, they carry goods, and in case of crash, like you said, the whole thing is blocked. Why? The question, he didn't finish what he was saying. Perhaps for that axis, Shagamu Ijebode was talking about, maybe that was a crash or a truck broke down.
No, actually, it was the construction company. Construction was going on, so they blocked the oncoming lane and diverted traffic to my lane. Now, it's a 2-lane road, so naturally, what should you do? I take one, the owner of the road, while you use the other. They drove 3 lanes and faced us who were heading towards Ore. And everything came to a halt.
Oh, God.
And it was like that for hours.
So, for example, that was correct. Lagos-Ibadan is still under construction. If you observe, the entire network road is not closed. 4 lanes, 2 lanes is being fixed. The remaining is moving because we must continue to learn. And I think for this Yuletide season, all this has been factored in. Let's continue about what we're saying. Our road designs must be safety friendly, and that is why the issue of road safety audit is taken very seriously.
And that is your responsibility.
Yes, so it's taken, and now with the approval of the government, of Mr. President, of the Nigerian Road Safety Strategy, the document now has addressed some of them. That means for a road construction, before the road is done, road safety audit, during, road safety audit is going on, and when the road is open to the public, sustained road safety audit goes on. No, everything he has said on sustainability, that is the ultimate. The road is done, you must be able to sustain it.
Yes.
Rehabilitation, provision of signages, the road users, enforcement, everything is all encompassing.
Yes, it is.
That is it.
Also, Marshall, sorry.
Let me just come in here. I want to make this statement know that it's good what the Ministry of Works and the FRC is about to undertake. That there is a fundamental issue they have to put into consideration. Pre-construction road safety audit should not be done by government.
That's right.
It should be done by an independent body. Also, the one that is currently being undertaken is necessary. At least we need to start somewhere. And I know FRC used to do road safety audit sometimes, but due to lack of funds, it stopped. Including the one that is about to be done. FRC should also involve independent auditors, road safety experts. Those are the global. There is a reason to put it that way, so that nothing is covered up, because our road designs are wrong.
Absolutely.
And as long as the Ministry of Works in all the states of the Federation are involved in the design of roads to be used by the Ministry of Transportation, they will continue to be wrongly designed. Go and check all over the world. Design of road, construction of road, implementation of road safety issues are under the Ministry of Transportation. We don't know how we got into this. It started a long time ago. The former president, Obasanjo, tried to address it, but President Yar'Adua came, reversed some of it. That's why you saw aviation. The current government is also making effort to do that. That's why you see aviation back with the Ministry of Transportation.
Okay. Mr. Prefa, please just hold that thought. We'll be right back after this short break.
Because that's very interesting.